Oh, nice. Okay, we know our mic is working. Hello. Yo, 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 hello, hello, hello. How's it going? What's going on? Today we are doing more walking. You're walking. We will make it to the very end. I believe we have to from where we were before, we need to hit our rejections at the right time. We made it all the way to the passage between the Mountaintops and Lanedale. So so we have to hit those. We have to hit our rejections at the right time. And all of that while surviving. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's pretty annoying that it happens like at like the 2-hour mark, but and everything but before that's kind of just like whatever. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And then tomorrow I was thinking of doing a I saw this video of I believe it was like 2 years ago, which it's probably way faster now. But someone posted this world record of beating the tree sentinel in like less than like 2 minutes or something. So I was thinking like, okay, well, like we can do like a stream of just doing that. I think we can do that like pretty easily. And then thinking of like other ones for like for Thursday and Friday, but that's kind of the what I'm thinking. So yeah, let's get our walk started. I need to remember which file it is and everything, but yeah. Yeah. I feel like the days, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the days are just flying by. What the hell is going on here? Okay, there we go. Like the days are just flying by constantly. I don't even know how to describe it. This is so loud. Why is it so loud? Odd? Okay. Let's see. Grassless. We're on Poos. Right, the Forbidden Lands is where we were at. And that's something that I need to fix for next time. Is transferring a file over, because once we hit like once we hit Lanedale right here, it turns into the Ashen Capital. I think this just like crashed. I did update like, yeah, it just crashed. Or maybe not. I updated what's it called today? So maybe all the settings on this are just like reset. Yeah, it seems like it. Custom. Off. Okay, all of these are like completely different than usual. It had to be because of updating my graphics card. So let's quit it. I don't want to crash in between my walking, because it's not like we can get there much faster, you know. I did know that Bushy is doing a similar run. I did know. What's going on? The hell? Yeah, we did our it was funny, we did our walking run, and then I think like the next day or two I saw that Bushy was doing an overloaded run. I was actually just like watching him just before this. So which I think it was like pretty fun watching the beginning parts and seeing what happens and how he's going through it. And now I think he just kind of has like the weapons for movement, so it's only a matter of time. I mean, he'll probably finish it today. So yeah. Yeah. It's a cool run. It's a cool run. And partly I'm like, maybe I had some influence in that. You know, maybe he saw the first one that we posted like, you know, 2 or 3 weeks ago that we were doing this. Or maybe not. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay. We have to go all the way down. Here. Gotta go down here. How you been, Tony? How's everything? How are the kids? How's the I don't even know. Okay. So I think, let's see. What do we do at the Forbidden Lands? I think we have to... figure out how... Okay, let's do a little testing here, because I think we made it halfway. But after this spot, I don't think there's any other little dudes running around. Let's do a little testing real quick. Non-existent kids are good? Perfect. That's all I wanted to hear. So yeah, I think we do a little testing here. Just to see. I feel like the only thing we would need here is Iron Jar. Let's go on, Tyler. Healing. We probably need, yeah, that much health. And let's see. Bestial Vitality, Blessing of the Erd Tree, Protection of the Erd Tree. Right. And then Rejection. Black Flame reduces our healing, so I don't think we want that as much. What's going on, KB? How's it going, dude? Let's see. I'm just trying to see like how we would do this section instead of getting here 2.5 hours later and dying immediately. I need to kind of pinpoint where all the dudes are. Wrapping up work? Nice. Nice. And that was our last spot way over there. Let's see. I see the dude over there. So we kind of have to go down this way. You have to go down this way, or we can do a little jump. We could do a little jump, you know? Up to here. We can kind of scope it out real quick. Good challenge idea, thanks. Thanks, man. The stone bridge would be bad? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think, okay. There's a bunch of little dudes down there. So we got up there. There's a couple over there. We have to figure out a way that would make it easy to go over here, because I don't want to use any jump. The only thing I want to use is that one thing for jumping. I don't want to use any movement tech. That's scary. But like, if we went like this way, then we kind of bypass all those dudes. I think that's kind of the way to go. Assassin's Gambit? Nah, I don't want to use any Assassin's Gambit. I don't want to use Assassin's Gambit. I don't want to use any type of movement things besides besides the jumping from ground slam or ass slam, you know. Okay, there's guys right here. And then we... Okay, so we would want to go to the right. Okay. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. Like, most of the time we've been trying to like, avoid everything. Or not avoid everything by just going along the path. But I feel like that entire area is just a pathway. So, like, it doesn't really matter how we're going through it as long as we can get through it, I guess. The staircase is impossible to get through, so we literally have to go around. Or over here, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Gambit allows you to not be detected. So it's basically like a stealth, and I don't really want to do that. Personally. What was I gonna look up? I was gonna make sure that, this archer dude is here. Because I know for some playthroughs, I took him off. If he's not here on this one, I'd be a little upset about. So let's see, real quick. Nah, he's there. Okay, I didn't kill him from before. Alright. Alright. I'll make sure that he's at least there. Because it would be a fun journey on the what's it called? On the bridge. Figure out how to dodge all the attacks. And also it'd probably come down to a lot of RNG. Because he misses a lot of his attacks also. We have 2 iron jars. I think if we face the little goblin dudes, we'd have to use those there. So that's fine. We're not using any flasks. Let's see. We can't attack. Do we have boluses on in case the bats start destroying us? I don't think so. I think we'll be fine. I mean, the bats could kill us, like, instantly. I don't think we have anything or need anything else. I think the iron jar is fine. And then we just have a bunch of spells. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, what time of day do you guys want to go? It kind of does depend. Kind of does depend. Because I don't think I killed certain ones at nighttime. I don't even know what time we've been going through. The last time we went was super random, and it was like the perfect time. I think we need bats to not be super active, so we can't get to Limgrave at night. So we'd need it to be like, I don't even know. We get there in 20-ish minutes to Limgrave. Which means we would need... We could start at nighttime, I guess. Could start at nighttime. We'll start at nighttime. And we'll see. Alright. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Walk! Oh, man. We'll see how this goes. One thing that I do want to do is putting this to auto. Set to auto. Yeah. Okay. And one thing that I need to make sure of is not doing damage, because I realized in the last week when we did this, we accidentally used protection of the Erd Tree next to those little like creatures that ring the bells in Liurnia, and I guess it did like dot damage that I didn't know it did. So technically, we would have lost right there, because we're not supposed to do any damage. Rejection doesn't do any damage, so we can still use that in the Forbidden Lands. You're currently doing a Bloodborne run? Oh, okay, alright. That sounds pretty fun. Once again, still need to fucking play Bloodborne, man. Still need to play Bloodborne. Maybe someday. Maybe when it comes to PC. So in like 2 decades, when I'm on my deathbed, you know. Maybe. We'll see. And part of me is like a little bit inclined to do like maybe these walking things for the rest of the week. I did say at the beginning of the stream like that I would want to do a like a tree sentinel speed run, where I basically just kill the first tree sentinel as fast as possible, since there was someone a while ago who made a video where he beat it in like less than 2 minutes, which I don't think is like extremely fast. I think we could beat that pretty fast. Even if we had like all the stipulations that he had, which I think he went like wretch, you know, level 1, naked type thing, so those boots were not made for walking. Look at those, man. Those look awful. It looks like the bottom part of that metal is like open. So if you step in water, you instantly have water like sunken in your boots of just metal steel-toed boots. You'd be heavy as fuck. I like his skirt though. His skirt's nice. Soggy socks, especially in this weather, you know. Especially in this weather. I was gonna record this shit. My bad. One sec. My bad. My bad. Okay. And yeah, I need to hear like everything in case there's something like behind me that I need to roll from. So we would probably just release the next game with the PS6. God. The PS6. What? It wasn't the PlayStation 5... When did the PlayStation 5 come out? That came out in, like, 2019? 2020? I guess they're closing in a new console. I hate Xbox's shitty marketing for their Xbox. I feel like that's the biggest deterrent for people not buying the Xbox, because no one knows what the fuck to buy. There was the Xbox 360. Okay. Sounds good. Now what do we want to do? Okay, the Xbox One. Okay. Now what? Let's do the Xbox Series S. Okay. Let's do the Xbox Series X. Okay. Let's do the Xbox Series XS. Exclusive X SX. I don't even know what the fuck the newest one is. I think their marketing is so bad. And I think their CEO is like, I don't even know what to do. Like it's not just about making good games. I mean, it kind of is making about good games, but at the same time, you need a console that that people understand. We don't know which one to buy, man. You should have just made 360, 720, 1080. And then after the 1080, just go with random names. You know, do like, I don't know. I'm not a marketer, but that sounds way better than fucking anything else that they've done. At least PlayStation's been pretty consistent throughout the board. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, 4, 5. They'll probably just make PlayStation 6. There's no reason not to. Oh, is that true, KB? I didn't know that. Huh. Alright, the Series S is like is like a knockdown from the X and it's just like a cheaper option. Or something. I mean, Sony's been ahead, to be honest. Sony's been ahead, and Nintendo's been in. Nintendo had a boon with the Switch. I have a Switch, and I never even use it. I got baited during COVID to buy it. Yeah, it's good. It's great, even, but I don't use it that much. Main issue with consoles is that they need to upgrade what they had before. Xbox just dipped and did not. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. Get that. Get Black Flame. Rejection. Okay. Can I move? Good rejection. We like that. Yeah, I think the thing with Xbox is they tried to make it. They made a market for everyone, which is not. It's not a market for everyone. They tried to do like home TV. They wanted to do Connect. They wanted to do this, that. Like, just focus on the games. Everyone says, like, you know, like, if you had really good games and really good exclusives, then we would buy the console. And then Phil Spencer was like, nah, that's not true. Yeah, no, it is. But also at the same time, why would we buy an Xbox when you have a PC? Where you could play a billion different games and don't need to worry about exclusives. Like, just a bunch of idiots. Idiot marketers. I'm being honest. Good rejection. Huge. I think I just have my regular healing on right now, too. Nice. Got that off. I think Protection of the Erd Tree and Blessing is the one that we have to use. The Black Flame reduces our healing a lot more, so we need to not use that. And then Bestial Vitality, I don't think stacks with this. But, yeah, I used to really like Xbox. You know, Xbox 360, Halo 3, Can I think of any other games? I mean, probably. Used to be a COD boy. Don't like it anymore. Just ass. And then I found Dark Souls 1, and then my life was complete. That was the beginning, you know. It was the beginning when I knew. Yeah, Halo. You know Tony? You know Halo? You know Halo, Tony? God, no Halo. Not like Halo 4 or 5 or Infinite or any of these new ones. These ones are what? Pretty bad. Not great. Not my favorite. Oh, what's my opinion on Halo? I mean, I loved Halo 2 and 3. I also played Halo 1. Loved Halo 1. I just don't think, can I get up here? So I can... Yep, get him off. Hey, man. Hey, man. Yeah. Come down here. I mean, I love Halo. I think it's great. I don't like the newer versions, I'll say that. Don't like the newer versions. Same with Call of Duty. 4 was pretty bad. That's when 343 took over. I enjoyed Halo Reach. Halo Reach was good. I didn't really play ODST or any of those, but I mean, I did a little bit with friends, but yeah. What else? I'm trying to think like what I even had for like for Xbox. I can't really remember too much. I used to play like a lot of like sports games way back, like FIFA and all that stuff. And then I realized like, why am I gonna spend like 60? You know, why is my mom gonna pay $60 for these games when they're the same every single year? It's kind of stupid. And then I just never bought them nowadays either. And then yeah, found out about Steam. Billions of games on Steam. That's when I found indie games too. So, I mean, indie games are amazing. Like, way too many indie games I can name that I love. That I think are better than so many other AAA games. And yeah, exactly. I mean, every single game that's on Xbox is just on Steam. There's no point to getting an Xbox. Doesn't make sense. Like, Nintendo, like, keeps everything for themselves, which I hate them for. I despise Nintendo, but at the same time, they've kept it going for however long, you know? So, Blasphemous 1 and 2. I played Blasphemous 1 a little bit. I play a ton of it. And I have yet to touch Blasphemous 2. But I do want to try them. I have to really be in the mood and have time for them. Because if I start it and stop it, then I will not want to pick up where I left off. But I do really want to play those. What am I playing right now? Besides this. And after finishing Another Crab's Treasure. I was looking at Another Crab's Treasure's like speedruns and stuff. They looked pretty cool. Looked pretty fun. Like, partially was thinking like, okay, I mean, maybe we could get some of this shit going. But I don't know. Yo, fuck off me. Oh, I meant to do this one. No. Okay, man. Okay, man. Let's use the vitality. Super small. I want to hit him off. Okay. Okay. He's losing posture. Christ, man. I hate you. Okay. Oh my god. We need to save up our heals for the caravan coming up. This guy is bashing us quite a bit. Not too worried. Last time the caravan went super smooth. So. Yo, de-aggro, man. Ow. Yo, stop. Stop, man. Just trying to walk. I'm walking here. This guy is probably the most aggro I've seen since doing this. Holy shit. You done? Leave, dude. I might use the Blessing of the Erd Tree. feel like I have to. We don't have any instant healing. Okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, what's going on, man? Yeah, how's it going? Alright. Okay, stop combos. Don't kick me. Alright. We're good. We're good. I don't think we'll have too much problem until maybe, like, Altus. Altus is a little bit scary because of, Night Cavalry. And, we have to get past the Room Bear. Since we literally can't get up the stairs. So... Which I didn't want to do, but there was literally no other option. I couldn't think of any other option to get past the stairway with all the archers and the great bowmen. So that was kind of annoying. But you're fine for now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like basically like right now, besides like Elden Ring, like all I'm playing is the it's called the Bazaar, which is if you know what like Hearthstone is, it's kind of like that, but it's like a Hearthstone auto battler, basically. And that's been a little bit addicting lately. I'm playing that off stream and just as a comfort thing for now. While also trying to think of different challenges to do. I also saw recently that that Torsads made a video of eating Taco Bell and taking fucking laxatives. And the challenge was to see how far he could get through Elden Ring before he shit himself. Like, oh, well, we broke the thing. It's not kind of what we wanted to do. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, it's really funny. It's really funny. Pretty good idea. Yeah, I don't know. I watched a little bit of it. It sounds like such an odd... It's such an odd challenge, but I kind of love it. Because once again, it's not like the other challenges that you really see on YouTube, which makes it fun. Like that's why it's cool. Like that's why it's interesting to even click on too. Been playing Forgive Me Father 2 recently. I think it's a really cool game so far. It's sort of a modern Doom with a Lovecraftian setting, huh? That sounds pretty cool. I do like Lovecraftian shit. Yeah. They're doing work, man. I think these guys will go the entire way, too. Because they're supposed to go this way. Miss me. But... yeah, I think those, yeah, I think those will be good. Those will be good. Yeah. Yeah, Bloodborne's pretty Lovecraftian, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the Bazaar isn't really like a dark fantasy. It's more like it's like a lot of shop. It's kind of like a roguelike with like a lot of shops, and it's like an auto battler. So whatever's on your board will like do certain things after a certain amount of time, and you have to beat other people's boards, basically. And there's like a bunch of different builds. It's pretty intricate. Like if you like strategy games, you like Slay the Spire, you like or some other ones, you like Balatro, you'd probably like this one a lot. But if not, if you want more like engaging games like this one where you can just walk the entire map while getting beat up, then I mean maybe it's not for you. So yeah, it needs to be a little bit more Lovecraftian games. I'm really curious to see what FromSoft's gonna cook up next year. I feel like they'll reveal something next year. But we'll see. Which means we have to get all the content in for Elden Ring, although I feel like it's all been done. Which is why I'm just trying to figure out things that haven't been done just yet. So yeah. It's kind of where I'm at. Hey, man. Okay. Take that. Yeah, I wonder what they'll do. I mean, it's probably gonna be, I don't know, man. I want to say it's just gonna be like another massive world like Elden Ring, but at the same time, maybe they'll go back to a more like structured, smaller world where you kind of have to get by each boss. You can't really like go to a boss and then be like, I'll go do some other things in the meantime and then come back. Could see them doing more of like a smaller game like that, but who's to say? I don't really know. Even though all of their games are massive. Okay. You guys good? Nice. Is it still nighttime? It shouldn't be nighttime. It should be like morning now. You think they'll do another linear game? Yeah. Even though like Elden Ring like sold an extremely large amount, like insane bridging the gap of like all gamers. Like I think they'll go back to a more, yeah, like linear experience. Which I won't mind. I think the biggest thing with like big open world games are great. There's just been so many of them, man. There's been so many to where it's like almost exhausting at this point. I want something a little bit more compact. And yeah. Still filled with like all the secrets that made the other games like just as good, you know? But yeah. It'll be interesting. And of course it's gonna be the highest expectations imaginable. Which kinda sucks. That would suck to be on a team like that. Where the expectations for the next game is going to be like, you know, to the point where no one, like not everyone's gonna be satisfied. Which is fine. It's kind of like that one quote that I keep hearing about all the time now, which is a game for everyone is a game for no one, which I think is a good quote. I just think it's being quoted a little bit too much now. There's like, yeah, we get it. We get it. You gotta be different. I got it. So. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think there'll be some type of announcement next year. I wouldn't doubt it. Or maybe not. Maybe you know it's gonna be in like 2026 it announces, because they just did the DLC and everything, which once again felt like a totally new game. But I think actually they'll one of my friends said this, is that they'll probably work on more of like the dialogue and story throughout the game. Even though that there are like nice dialogue pieces in this, I think it's a little bit harder. They've gotten way better compared to like Dark Souls 1, but I think that's kind of like the magnum opus of these games. They need just a little bit more story and compelling dialogue, even though it's already like pretty nice if you really listen to it. I think that's kind of what they're missing. I don't think it'll be another couple of years. I could see them like fourth quarter of next year announcing something. You know, I could see that happening. But I guess time will tell. I don't know, because they had the Armored Core as well. Like Armored Core came out and they had Elden Ring in 22, they had Armored Core in 23, they had a DLC in 24. You know, they had Sekiro in 2019. Dark Souls 3 was 2016, I think. Right? So it's kind of like on a 3-year span of those games. The Armored Core games are like a different, like a sub-sector side team that makes those. Which that game was fun. I just wasn't as interested in that one. Had a good story? Oh, okay. Interesting. And yeah, maybe they just need to do a little bit more crossover of story writing with the two teams, maybe. I don't know. Not sure. But I think they'll be fine. I'm just looking forward to it. I want more pieces just going on around. I like a lot of the world observing. It's really nice. Little details of games are really cool. Like for example, whenever we got super bloodied around this area, and then we go to like Liurnia, and you can just see that his feet are polished off with the from the blood, but the blood's still on like his whole entire body until he like falls face first into it. Like, it's just like tiny ass details that are like, that's pretty cool. It's like pretty sick. But yeah, we'll see. Looking forward to it. But that also means just like, that means like another like massive game to get through and then die to a boss a million times until you want to just... I think that's the biggest thing nowadays, where it's like getting stuck on bosses feels so annoying. I think that's just from growing up a little bit more, when I was younger, I could take all the ragey games and be totally fine with doing the, you know, going through all the bosses and dying like a million times. Now it's like, fuck me, man, just get me through it. I just want to see the end, man. It's definitely getting older type thing. That's why I was losing my mind on Malekith. But at the same time, I just haven't played the game in such a long time all the way through, so I think anything moving forward will be much easier. I need to think of something to do in the DLC that would be fun. Need to think about it. Tried thinking of like different moving parts to go off of. Part of me was thinking like maybe we do more grassless there in the DLC. That's an idea. I do want like for you guys that are watching, I might like make like a post or whatnot, and I want you guys to give me your challenge ideas, and they can be as good or awful as possible. Like preferably them just being horrendously bad. Like for example, the laxatives thing. Like it can be as bad as that, and then I would basically just take like, you know, like 3 or 5 of the ideas and then just put it into one video, and then I would just make it into like, I would do a stream of it and then just make it into a video. But yeah, something of that sort. We want ridiculous, because that just feels like something that hasn't been done, hasn't been seen really. I've seen it with like, I've seen videos like that with other creators in different spaces, but not so much in Elden Ring. Elden Ring, it's always like, you know, you have like the I beat the game through every new game plus without getting hit. It's like, what the fuck, man? How do you go through that shit? How do you go through that shit? Bare fist only, no leveling, no talismans. Every time you die, you eat an entire habanero pepper. Oh my god. I mean, what do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do there? You think I'm gonna get to Margit? You think I'm gonna get to Margit, die a billion times, and eat 15 peppers, and then be like, yeah, alright. I don't know if I can. That's basically what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get to anyone. I'm gonna get to any enemy, die a million times, eat 15 peppers, and be like, alright. Go next. You go next, you know. That's fair. You did say as bad as you want, yeah. But think like so I had an idea, or I was talking to my friends about an idea, and we were trying to figure out how you could like play Elden Ring underwater. Like how would that be possible? Like how could you do that? So we were thinking of stuff like that. I have an idea for a video that I think would be fun, and it's kind of similar to what I just said, but it's more like beating a boss with a single breath, right? So I'd basically be like holding my breath during like 3 boss fights is what I was thinking. You do that, and you kind of set it up like this is going to be an easy boss, this is a medium boss, this is a hard boss, and that's kind of how the format would be. Preferably at the very end being a super long boss, so I would have to figure out some breathing training. But at the same time, those are hard to do because then it's like people will just think that you're lying the entire time, right? Like, how do you prove that you are holding your breath that entire time? Which basically I would have to do unlist a video under the video that I make that shows me holding my breath for like 3 minutes in like a pool or something. So that's an idea. It's kind of an idea. It is actually interesting though, Tyler, that I think we were talking about some pepper idea or hot sauce idea. But yeah, I'm not sure just yet. Not sure. I would need like, there used to be like a concept, you know? Don't die? No, like it would be very controlled, you know? Be a very controlled experience. I wouldn't do it alone, you know, I'd have someone there. Probably. So we'll see. I did try to hold my breath just regularly, and it was like I was like a little. Whoa, how long was it? I think it was a little over a minute. Is how long it was, which is like not bad. It's not bad for someone. I don't regularly hold my breath or have a need to hold my breath, right? So I think it's like okay. But if we're talking like hard, like a hard boss, a boss that stalls or whatever, I mean, we're talking probably 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So we would need to figure it out. But I don't know. I was thinking of having 2 microphones that are like clipped onto like my lip. That would be underneath my nose, and it would have decibels on the side, so you could see if I was actually breathing. I don't know. It's a hard concept to do, but a pretty funny one. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like it does have like that shock value and kind of like clickbaitiness, right? Like Elden Ring, but I beat bosses with a single breath. It's like, you know, has a little ring to it. So we'll see. We'll see. I like a lot of like the external challenges more so than having the in-game challenges. If that makes sense. Where like, because I mean, since the beginning of time with Dark Souls 1, people have been doing, you know, shield only runs, you know, fist only runs, not being hit, deathless, all these like challenges, and it's like, holy shit, man. I just don't have that experience. I just don't have that. I just can't do that. You know, skill issue really, but at the same time, that sounds awful. Sounds awful. I think it would also get pushed, but at the same time, I thought the other 2 videos would get pushed pretty well as well. Like the Rivers one I thought would be pushed because the only other videos that are like that is from the one guy who did a Skyrim video and a Morrowind video, and they have like 2 million views. And I just thought it was interesting. Like, I thought the Rivers thing was just super interesting to do. This one we might need to... We might need to do this. It's a good hit. Yeah, we'll see. I think the one outside... I think the one outside was... I mean, it was still fun to do. It had so much prep, so much like, so many cameras, so many audio files, and it was a lot of stuff to do. So I was a little bit disappointed that didn't get pushed. But I think also I should have made it a shorter video and should have done a way more voiceover on it. I think that was kind of just my fault. So that sucks. A little bit upsetting. What are you gonna do? We learn from everything. And that's basically what the grassless one's gonna be. It's just gonna be voiceover like the entire time, which is also fine. You know, just explain the run. Everyone's seen people beat Elden Ring before, so it's nothing too new or special. So it doesn't need to be super long. Okay, so this area is fucking awful. So we have to do this one and protection, and that burns people if they're inside it. I don't think if they hit me they will get burned, right? No, they don't. Okay, perfect. It's good. Okay. As long as they don't take damage, then it's totally fine. You don't have Black Flame on, because that's way more reduced healing. Wonder how long this lasts. I think it lasts a minute? Maybe? I think we should be fine, though. There's just tons of dudes right here. Stop. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, bet. I saw you lunging from a mile away, pussy. That's okay. You can push me forward. As long as they're behind me, I don't want them to block me. There's gonna be a guy to my left and right? There's two guys to the right, one guy to the left. Okay. Our buffs are gone. Let's do the tiny buff. Smash him to the side. Yeah, the horse rider is pretty annoying, but you can knock him off his horse with the rejection. So I don't think it'll be that bad. It's just getting by these guys. Oh my god. The battle tollers. Yeah, it's harder to knock off the Caden cavalry people. That is a lot of damage. I mean, if this cavalry dude like hits me forward, like that's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. Okay, sorry for looking behind me. Just so much damage. Okay. He just turns into a regular dude. Okay, so we don't want to go too far left, because there's the big ass dudes with the hands who are annoying as shit. So we don't want to go over there. I think the only thing left in the road is the octopus. We have to get by the octopus, and then we have to get by the lobster. The lobster is like That's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. We need to make sure that we are, if we get knocked down, which we'll get knocked down a billion times, we have to use the get up roll. Yeah. Just so we have some advantage there. Oh, no fucking way. Great. That's a big... Holy shit, okay. There's something so satisfying about that. Like, mid-air attacks, you just, like, launch them off. That just feels so good. Yeah, he'll be fine. I mean, really, all we have is the octopus really isn't bad at all. The lobsters are a big problem in case, like, 3 of them get activated, but they kind of kill each other as well. After that, there's really not anything until the path to the Dectus lift. And that can be pretty bad if you're getting spammed. I mean, we can try to go on the pathway. Usually we just go to the church and then we just, like, kind of diagonal walk to the pathway. But we can walk to the pathway and then start going with the catapults. Obviously going to be slower, obviously going to get hit more. But I would love to see if we can make it. Want to see if we can make it. As long as we're not getting launched backwards. If we're getting launched backwards, then we're kind of fucked. And we're not... I don't think we'd be taking that much damage. It'd probably be... maybe the width of each... peg on the directional... the cardinal directions. So... feeling pretty good. Especially since now that we know, like, where to go in the Forbidden Lands. Like, we are kind of avoiding the things, but it's still, like, one full pathway. So, it works. Like, the biggest thing about this challenge is I wanted to not avoid enemies so much, and kind of stay on, like, a pathway. Right? Because, like, here we're basically just walking on it. You could say. It's just a big pathway. Nothing insane. Or at least guided by it. So. Otherwise, just like, if you want... If I wanted to do this challenge without, like... by just making it, it would just be the entire time just avoiding everything. And it wouldn't be as interesting or fun. I feel like anyone could just, you know, do that. Especially with, like, Assassin's Gambit and, like, a bunch of other things, like, doing, like, using, like, Bloodhound Step and Quick Step. It just wouldn't be as fun to do. The hard part is just the walking. You just walk. And then, obviously, if you get knocked down in an advantageous spot, yeah, you can do a little roll. You can do a little roll. There's nothing wrong with that. Your guy can't roll normally, so... yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can make it. It is pretty annoying that one spot is at, like, you know... the 2.5 hour mark. It makes it pretty annoying. It's basically like a coin flip almost, but... I think we got a good plan. I think we got a good plan. All I know is that we'll be fine during the first part. I don't know about the second part, because I didn't really look at it. So, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. We want to do Blessing of the Earth Tree and Protection. I don't think we need aromatic jar. The iron jar. think we'll be good. Use this. And then protection. Nah, I can't block the arrows from the golem. There's no blocking allowed. Even so, I don't think I could block those arrows. Like, I think if I blocked, I would still get knocked. That's kind of how it was with the great bow people at Lanedale. All right, man. I literally couldn't block it. So I can't imagine that an arrow that's like 10 times as big I'd be able to block. Alright. 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 Just get me by, man. Alright. I mean, he's killing the one. Okay. He killed the one. Got that heal off. All right. Thank God he missed that. Thank God he missed that. Thank God he missed that. Don't do it. Alright. Probably should have just rebuffed, but at the same time, I think we're fine. Maybe. Last time we had food that we could use also, so we don't have food on us at the moment. I'm just gonna use this just because. Okay. Because I have time. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of backflips would be involved with that, so I don't think we can do any blocks. And I wouldn't want to do any blocking either. I like the idea it's just you're just walking. You're not actively like kind of doing anything besides spells. You just got to make it all the way across. I feel like with Flask it would be way too easy. So I think just spells and consumables make sense. I mean, we might not even use consumables. Might just be just spells, which should make for a better challenge. So, okay, now we're pretty much like home free. We're like we're home free for the next like 30 minutes or so. Next 30 minutes. Give us a topic. You ever read a book from H.P. Lovecraft himself? Nah, isn't like H.P. Lovecraft like he's like said or done some weird shit? I think. But no, I haven't. I remember those were pretty big in like high school and college. I never read them though. I'm not like a big reader. Not big into reading that much. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big reader. Yeah. I think it's more just like, I don't know. Never really got into reading. My mom reads a ton. A bunch of my friends read a ton. Just never really got into it. I think it's because my reading comprehension is like pretty horrendous, and it's probably from my awful schooling. Probably makes sense. But also at the same time, I always feel like Why, like, I think if I'm doing something else that isn't related to either YouTube or content stuff, then I feel like I'm wasting my time. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Even playing games sometimes I feel that way. But I've been slowly trying to feel fine with doing all that stuff, you know? And it's kind of weird. Like when I'm working out, I feel like I'm not wasting my time. Like, yeah, it's good because you're improving yourself. But I don't know. Like sometimes when I'm watching like shows, I'm like, why am I doing this? Like it feels like a waste of time almost. It's weird. The Necronomicon, even for small-time readers like you, it's easy. It's a collection of short horror stories. That sounds cool. Sounds pretty sick. The Necronomicon? I'll take a peek at it. I do like horror stories. Horror stories are super good. Maybe I'll take a look. I would need to find when to do it, and I think the biggest time is probably just right before bed. I've been trying to wean out, like looking at my phone, look at my iPad before going to bed. I think that's what keeps me up so late at night. But if I'm reading, then I'd probably get tired, and then it would be advantageous to read. So, that might be a good idea. I'll take a peek. I'll take a look. Origins of Cthulhu. See, there was a game a while ago that I really wanted to play, and I tried it out. It's when I had streamed on Twitch like way back, and I tried it, and I felt like it was one of the most dog shit games I'd ever played. And I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't Call of Cthulhu. It was like, I can't remember. But that instantly made me be like, yeah, maybe we just don't care too much about this Cthulhu shit. Like, who gives a fuck? Like the game just wasn't good though, so it kind of turned me off from that type of stuff a little bit. Even though I still like it, I just don't seek it out that much. Let me see. Trying to think. Yeah, because like it's kind of funny that you bring up like all the reading stuff, because me and my friends were talking about it on Sunday. Talking about bunch of books and reading and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. Never been a big reader. It's not because I can't read, but, you know. Actually, in like, K through 5? It's K through 5. I was in a remedial, like, English or reading class or something. Because, like, they determined that my reading level wasn't high enough, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, this doesn't feel good. I just don't like reading, man. And then since then, I don't know. I don't think I'm turned off from reading because I can't read extremely fast. I just don't enjoy it that much. Oh. If you want an impossible read, try Neuromancer. It's the first book to feature cyberpunk themes, but the writer doesn't really have a nice flow in the story. Oh god. That sounds awful. That sounds horrendous. I don't think I would like that. Considering. I need Let's see, what do I like? I like post-apocalyptic a lot. Post-apocalyptic is good. The thing, I like fantasy in, like, games and movies. I don't think I like it as much in books. I think it's, like, a lot to take in. Actually, what, I think the last book I read was the first book of Game of Thrones. Come to think of it. Like, I thought the last book I read was in, like, college, but that might have been the last one I read. Huh. And it was, like, fine. It's mainly because I watched, like, Game of Thrones, you know. I like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I just don't really enjoy, like, books that are like that. Like, I never got into, like, the Harry Potter series. I did try to read, I think, the first book of Lord of the Rings, just couldn't get into it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. It's because I really enjoy it, just like in general. I play D&D every week, and that's all like super high fantasy. I don't know why I can't get into it when it's like a story, like a book. I don't know. It's very odd. So more like post-apocalyptic horror type stuff. That's really interesting to me. Is bro sleeping? What the fuck's going on? Oh, is it that time of day? Oh, it might be. There's like a section in the middle of night where the mausoleums will like go to sleep or something. But it doesn't look like... I think we're just not in range for him to activate. But maybe. Maybe we are. He should be. It's super weird. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is like we go through this passage up here, we're gonna go up the hill. I think there's like one dude that's gonna fight us, and then besides that, then we're pretty much home free. And then I think with Altus, we already burnt the Erd tree, so we're gonna get to the entrance of Ashen Capital, and then fast travel to the Forbidden Lands, which I don't want to do. I want to like walk through entire Lanedale, and then get to it. But yeah, it's just kind of how this is laid out at the moment. I need to kind of make the do like a new save file and do everything to the point where I have all this stuff as well. Francis of the Filth. During that, I became curious as to how fantasy... Interesting. Never heard of Francis in the Filth. Never heard of that shit. Let's, that feels good. Bad. I was gonna say, I saw that lightning strike and I was like, is there a random dragon event happening right now? What's going on? I mean, that shit just looks beautiful, man. I know Filthy Frank. I didn't realize he wrote books. I thought he just made videos and and then did the music stuff. Like was it Joji? Joji? Something like that. Most of you guys friends? Nah, I don't really I don't know who Tony is. I don't know Tony Water Maloney. I'll let you know that. Made one book? I didn't know that, huh? Interesting. I'll look into that. That sounds pretty cool. I don't think we should be going this way, but like, whatever. I think it's fine. Okay. I mean, I guess we can just go out here and then go over, or we can just pass... let's just pass through here, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Let's just... Hey, why not? We're cutting time. This is a shortcut. Yeah, I think tomorrow what we do is the Tree Sentinel challenge. Try and be the Tree Sentinel as fast as possible. Pretty much zero prep, you just gotta make a new file, and then we just pick Wretch, I guess. And we gotta be... I think he did it in like a minute 56? And he started the timer right when the boss activates. So... I don't think it's gonna be that bad at all. I feel like that's pretty... I feel like that's pretty easy. I also like the Moore set. I wish it wasn't so fucking heavy, but like, you know. He's got the armor, got the kilt. He's chilling, man. He's ready. Making this long... Imagine, like, wearing this shit, though. My god. Oh, perfect song for this. A young solo man walking across the land between. Can't see what's in front of me. Man, I need to play Dark Souls 1 again. I've played DS3. Dark Souls 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. If Elden Ring never existed, it would be my favorite. It's too good. Something about it is just too good. I think I didn't go super in depth with a lot of the like upgrades and other things, because I went with like a scythe, the first scythe the entire time, and it was really good, and beat the game with it. But I think there were some other weapons that I should have tried along the way. So, Soul of Cinder is a good one. The only reason why I remember it so clearly is because of because I died. Let's see, I did that on stream. I think I died the most in DS3 to Soul of Cinder. I think I died like 89 times. Died to him 89 times. Died to Pontiff like 64 times. And the rest was like 30 and below. Beat Dancer in one try. That felt pretty accomplishing, you know. But I've done certain times where like I'll start like new DS3 runs and see how far I can go without dying. It's been pretty fun. I think how far have I gotten? I'm trying to remember. Let's see, you get past the forests. I think I've gotten past... There's let's see. You get past first two bosses, right? Christ. It's almost to the point where like I like haven't played it in so long that I'm like forgetting some of the names. Oh, Gundyr. There's Gundyr and then Vort. Get past those. You go through that entire village area. You get past like all the flying dudes, then you go into the castle, close to the castle area with like the sludge poison lake, right? I think I've made it around there without dying, just doing like a super fast run. The Watchers, I think I've made it past the Watchers though, with like a single deathless run and whatever. So those are always like fun to do. I need to play it again though. I forgot a lot about the game. I do need to think of a which game to play though. If I want to do DS1, then 2, then 3, or if I want to just do DS2 since I haven't played it yet. I don't really know. Not sure what I would want to do or what you guys want to see there. I don't know. Don't poison me. The fuck? Huh. DS2, yeah, I wonder how long it would take me. Because I want to do that and the DLC. Because I've heard the DLC is really good. It's a long time. So like, it's like fucking like 60 hours. It's a long time. Yeah, I mean, it definitely wouldn't be like 100% type of run. But it would be, you know, it would be pretty fluent. You know, what I find is what I find type shit. So, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I just don't want it to be like the Wukong run that I ran, man. Where I got extremely burnt and just didn't enjoy the game because everyone wanted me to... it wasn't everyone. One person wanted me to do literally everything. And I was fucking miserable. And it was just annoying. I hate that. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, not so much like not so much like I'm saying like DS2 is gonna be like Wukong. It's more like I'm not committing into 100% because yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of the biggest thing. Promise you won't backseat. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like my stance with like people who like backseat, it's more just like I don't mind if you're like giving like a suggestion, but it's annoying. It's kind of like annoying when there's like when it's like, oh, this is like a really good part. This is like oh, this is like really hard coming up. Like I don't care, man. Like I'll find out in a second. But it kind of ruins that like that surprise of like a new game, right? It's like annoying. I just hate that. I don't know. There's certain stuff like that. Like, oh, you want like there's something about backseating that just like kills me. It really kills my vibe for a game if someone's doing it. And that's like the worst part, is that like one person was doing it in like a chat of like 10 or 12 other people who were just there just asking questions and other things and hanging out. It's like, fuck, man. Yeah, no, that makes sense. There's nothing wrong with like giving suggestions, or say like I ask, like, like, was it this way? Like where, or like where do I have to go? Like at this point, I don't know where to go. Where do I have to go? You know what I mean? I feel like that's fine. Like then it's like I'm giving the people permission, but when it's just like just constant, I don't know. When there's constant suggestions and other things, it does become a bit overwhelming and like annoying. Because then it's like, okay, well, like, do you like? I can give you the controller. Like, do you want to play? Like, you know what I mean? It turns into that. So, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. People enjoy DS2. Some people enjoy DS2, I should say. Not many. I wouldn't be surprised if we did start it and people who came in was like, yeah, this game is trash. That'll probably happen. It's tied with DS3 as your favorite. That's fair. I like the one thing about DS2 that I really like is the hub Majula, like the music, the atmosphere. It's super nice from what I've seen. So, and who knows? Maybe I'll be like, yo, DS2 kind of slaps. You know, I don't expect the game to be. I don't expect the game to be bad, if I'm being honest. It's kind of like going into it with like a kind of fresh mind, so we'll see. You're dabbled with SFM. SFM. What's SFM? Give me what's that acronym? And then I'll let you know. Holy shit, that was going into my face. I'm trying to think of what that could be. Source filmmaker? No. Nah, I've not. What, is that like Valve? Like, you're talking about, is it like kind of like Source? Like Source Engine type of filmmaker type thing? Or is it like totally different? Okay. We use the stones. See the game Team Fortress 2. Trailer for that are made with SFM, for example. Oh. I was wondering what that was, because I know that I think Iron Pineapple uses that for beginning parts of his videos. It's public? I didn't know that either. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look. Maybe I'll take a peek. Yeah, I like Iron Pineapple a lot too. Has some really great ideas. Definitely has some really great ideas. I like a lot of his early stuff. A lot of his Elden Ring stuff. A lot of his challenges and whatnot. A lot of like the Souls-likes that he's made videos on. Where it's like he looks at other Souls-likes. A little bit hyperbole as to what they are, you know, when it's like... It's a skateboard game, but it has stamina. You know, so it's a Souls-like. I'm just like, I don't... Alright. Fair enough. You know. A little bit exaggerated, but... But yeah, all of his videos are pretty good. Enjoy stuff. I enjoy his stuff. I enjoy like who's like a crossover person, Rasputin. I enjoy him. Yeah, those are more like people like in the Souls-like space, but they're like more commentary-esque rather than like challenge-esque people, right? Bushmeister? I don't know who that is. Maybe I've seen that name before. But favorite Elden Ring content creator. The thing with like fuck. Trying to think. With like Elden Ring, like for me, I need to find something that's like new and innovative and like different. Like if people are kind of doing the same stuff, it's a little bit like eh. Like I don't actively watch anyone. I don't actively watch anyone like all the time. Like I'll watch like Aggie's I'll watch like Aggie's runs, and I'll watch like like Bushy, who else? Watch a little bit of Domo. I don't know if I have like a favorite. I've watched Scum, yeah. I've watched Scum a bit. But like I don't know. I think it's I don't know. A lot of them are like a little bit intermingled with the content that they make because it's all very similar. Like in terms of like a person that I just really enjoy watching like all the time basically is Elias. He does like variety streaming. And he does like a lot of like, you know, like Souls like challenge runs, and he was like a big speedrunner way back. More of like an older head because he's like in his 30s, you know. You like him too? Yeah. I watch him pretty much every single day. Because one, I like his personality a lot. I like the challenges he does because it's very interesting. They're always like new and different. It's not like he's I don't know. Like I don't want to see another person do like a shield only run or a fist only run or a, you know what I mean? I just can't. Once you've seen one, you kind of seen it all. That's why with like Iron Pineapple, I binged his shit and I liked it a lot because it was just a different type of challenge. It was punishing, it was different, and he's just kind of like a normal average guy who happens to like the game. So, and it's not really like anything against anyone else, you know. But that's just kind of how it is. I do not watch lore videos. I don't watch Vadi. I don't watch Smoke. I don't watch, you know, any of those guys. I've never really been like a lore guy. So yeah, never really been like a lore guy. I thought like one of these streams to watch like a big ass like lore video on stream, to like react to it, but then I was like, I don't feel the need to. I don't really want to. I don't know how much I would even enjoy it, you know. So, but yeah, like I've watched like Gino. I've watched Chris. I've watched like basically since transitioning into like only Elden Ring and Souls like stuff. Like I've watched tons of creators to see like what the space is like, what everyone's doing, you know. So that's kind of like yeah. Like I've watched like was it Dumpy Kong? Is that what his name is? Watched him. I've watched people recreate his stuff, which I found to be like kind of like you know. Seen some creators who kind of do like almost like a Mr. Beastification of like a video. Didn't really like that. I don't know. So, I don't know. Kind of just bounce around a lot, really. I don't really know, in terms of like challenge runs for other games. It's kind of hard, right? Because I haven't played them in so long. So I'd have to like bridge that gap of playing them first to be able to know exactly what's in the game and where to go and what to do. Because that took a while for me with Elden Ring, where I had to kind of figure out exactly the path where to go, watching a bunch of other people doing it too. So yeah. But like maybe, I don't know, maybe. I feel like those games are so linear that really the only challenges that you have are with the items that you grab. Like, for example, what was one that that Ella did? He started one that was it a DS3 randomizer? It was Dark Souls 3, Soul Level 1, Mimic Head run. And he didn't want to cheat engine the head in, so every single run was him trying to farm the Mimic Head until he got it, and the amount of pain from that is like fucking insane, man. But like these runs are a little bit different because like, I don't know, these are just like kind of different. Like you don't need to be good at the game to be able to do this stuff, and that's why I feel like is like cool that like anyone could find this and be like, oh, I could do that. Okay, you know, it just wasn't thought of yet. I think that's interesting. All right, man. Missed. Oh, great. Oh, great. We got the fucking... the gremlins. What the hell? Ew. It's a lot of damage. The lightning is bad here. Yeah, we don't want to be like trapped in that lightning. It's fine. Keep pushing me up. Keep pushing me up, baby. Oh, okay. 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 Holy shit. I'm dead. We're dead. We are dead. We are dead. We are dead. How? What happened? Why was the other time so easy? Why was the other time so easy? I'm trying to think. I think we just got hit by lightning so much. I don't remember the cavalry being that aggro before too. Let's check. Let's check real quick. Bing. I need to check this to see what happened in our other run, so I can see. Okay. Okay. Go past that here. Yeah. I mean, I did do a lot of swapping. Talisman. We didn't even use Commander Standard yet. We will definitely have to use that. I probably should have used that during the lobster. But... Excuse me. Okay, what do we do? Let's see. The jump. We're gonna need to use the jump. But really, I should have this on the other hand, right? This hand's super important. Our right shield is extremely important because it gives us healing. The left one, not that much. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I should make sure that we get around the room there. If we get around the room there, then we're solid. If we can't, we're kind of fucked. What's happening here? What's happening? What's happening? Let's see. Because I want to see what... Because I remember in my first run, I swapped a ton of, like, different trinkets all the time. But... I mean, I have both the shields out. Okay. Do I use the stews here? Okay, I use blessing, I use protection. I did exactly that. Okay, I use commander standard there. Good job, buddy. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate that, man. Good rejection. Need to make sure that the archer doesn't hit us also. So I have to get to like the gate and I can't like just go left. That's kind of what I have to do. Alright. It's not looking great. Being chunked, oh I know. Oh I know. Okay, so we started with the more health talisman, and then we basically just made it back. We didn't even... That's how I walked to school back in my day. That's fair, man. Didn't we all? I mean, we didn't really do too much else. It seemed like they were just super aggro on me. Like, it felt like they were extremely aggro on me comparatively to this. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's a little weird. Guess just like fucking RNG or something. I don't know. Alright. Go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Whatever. I was thinking you mentioned the Taco Bell run earlier. How about the water run? Take a swig of water after each death. Piss breaks only after defeating... Nah. 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 I don't think so. Needs to have like a little bit more like shock value. And even so, with like the Taco Bell run, like I think the idea, like, I don't know. How the run going so far? Well, we just died, so yeah. But yeah, Tony, it needs to have like a little bit more like shock value, I guess. Because I think the anticipation, or the idea of the Taco Bell one is like you eat laxatives. So everyone's anticipating you shit yourself at a certain time. Right. Shave 2 inches of hair off? That sounds awful. That sounds awful considering I don't have much hair left. So probably not that. Like, I mean, I have a shot collar, and part of me wants to use that for something. I'm just trying to think of what. I feel like doing a shot collar and having it be for every death in a full playthrough would be horrendous. It would be awful. And I think like, those types of videos is kind of like you get the point across like pretty early on, so they can't be long. Wax strips? I've done wax strips way back. That is an idea. That would be pretty bad. Can I be Elden Ring with all my hair intact? This is the game, Elden Ring, and these are wax strips. I'm gonna wax myself until I win. God. Yeah, Zonde, we literally just died, so we had to restart the run. Pretty fucking tragic, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. We'll try and go again. I think we just got unlucky in Altus. But also at the same time, now we have one less iron jar. And I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna go. Even with the iron jar on, if you get hit by a big enough attack, you just die. Well, you get knocked over, I mean. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I gotta think of something. Something outside of the box. Something outside of the box. Think of something outside the box, and we'll do it. I mean, I'll make a post about it. We'll see. I'll make a post about it maybe on like Friday or something. And see. Pincers on my nipples. Actually, that just gave me an idea. Wait, that gave me an idea. You're gonna go to bed? Alright, Tony. Tony Water Maloney. Have a good night's sleep, man. I appreciate you. Much love. No 7. But I just had an idea with the pincers is like clothespins. Clothespins. You keep adding clothespins onto yourself. How would that work? How does that work? To the point where you're eventually just covered in clothespins. Like the you know, clothespins, you know? You would have to do the run in one day. You'd have to do the run in one day. 100%. You would also have to be shirtless. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to think about it. Because it also needs to be... It needs to be within the monetization. It needs to be able to be monetized. So, yeah. Too far into BDSM territory. I mean, that's a good point, too. Maybe it's a little bit too far in there? I don't know, man. Maybe it is a little bit in there. I think if you did the clothespins, it would have to be on your shirt, so it's not demonetized. And when we're doing it, it would have to be like, oh, it doesn't hurt, you know? You can't like purposely hurt yourself, which I guess the clothespins don't hurt at all anyways, right? So I guess it would be just fine. Missed. I didn't activate my rune. Oopsies. We'll do it after. These guys are surprisingly kicking my ass. Nipple shocked with a car battery. God. Yeah, that might be a little bit too much. Yeah, these guys are insane right now. The fuck? Fuck off me. Stop. Okay. Okay. That's sick. I guess I can rune now. Okay. Let's see. Have to do this. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Weird. I don't know why we got killed so easily there, but also at the same time, like, why they were so aggro. Does everyone hate me in the game now? What's going on? What's going on here? Yeah, I think if we do like a video about bad ideas, it'd be a good it'd make for a good video. It makes it so the viewer like is incentivized to stay to like watch, right? You see the first idea, they're like, oh okay, I wonder what the next one is. Oh okay, I wonder what the next one is. Oh okay, you know. So incentivizes that a little bit more. And it would allow me to do like more skits and shit. I like the skit parts. I like doing like shorts. Shorts are fun, but I like doing the skits in actual videos. That'd be fun. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do like those. Yeah, at least like putting those into the video to still be funny, but also at the same time still getting not feeling overly dragged out. Short and sweet little skits in the middle. So trying to find like that style. Trying to find the style still. I think I have like an idea of what I want for each video, but sometimes it's hard to implement. And recently I've been watching a lot of I did a thing. The guy who makes like a bunch of like random ass tools and random ass things on YouTube. Like he made the world's largest Beyblade and shit. He made like what was it? It was like a gun lance, a gun sword, something like that. So, and he has a lot of like really good skits in the middle. They're like short, sweet, snappy. Feels pretty good. God damn. I'm pretty surprised that we fucking died there. God damn. Like both times we died. Just annoying. Just fucking annoying. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know, man. Those last, like, even just dying just there is a little bit disappointing. Where I'm like, fuck. You need a little bit of RNG luck here to make it. I mean, that should be fine. This should be fine. I mean, we do get a ton more health because of the rune. So that kind of is the difference maker here. That's a pretty... I don't even know how... Be a mod? Is there a mod for that? That's another thing too. I've been looking at like tons of mods for the game. But nothing's really like catching my eye. And I don't want to do what like what Scum does, where he like commissions like certain things from Garden of Eyes. I don't really, not really into that. Okay. Can we do it? I think the biggest thing about this is like once you die the first run, you're like, fuck, man. Fuck me. Feels annoying. It feels like so much time. So much time to not get it. This will be fine. It's okay. It's okay. You can make it. You can fucking make it. These guys need to not be as, like, aggro. I should probably put, like, the attempts number, right? I wonder how many times we've done this. We've probably done, like... Probably done, like... 7 or 8 attempts. I don't think it'll be a long time, but, like, maybe it will. Maybe it will be a lot of attempts. Ding, ding. don't know how this guy in front of me didn't get knocked away. It's crazy. Like, the amount of hits that I've gotten hit this time comparatively is, like, exponentially lower. It's just so random. Please stop. Okay, it should be exponentially less How are these guys still here? How, man? They're still aggroed. Fuck off. Oh my god. How are you still on me, man? This is crazy. John Belushi? God. I do want to have a like a mod where every enemy in the game are the what are they called? The what is it? They're not the unrelentless. The little dudes who have like the finger, like the weird ass madness dudes who can grab you with their finger. What are those called? I don't remember what they're called. But I do want to do that. That is an idea. Untouchables. Yeah. Aging Untouchables. I want to do a full run through where every single enemy were those. As soon as possible. Just need to figure out how to use cheat engine, which I don't know how to do. So might need to do that. Figure that out. Okay. Now we need to get this guy to come over here. Yo. There we go. Nice. Thank you. PS5 could somehow get cheat engine. Yeah. I mean, it would make a lot of things easier, you know. Would make a lot of things easier to do challenge runs, but it is what it is. Gotta farm everything, you know. Which I feel like farming does feel pretty nice. But I think once you've done a lot of the farming like a billion times, it becomes less fun. You know. Ow. Ow. Buddy. Okay. Yeah, it becomes a bit tedious. It's like, yeah, I've already done this before with many others. There's only so many times I can change my build to be 99 arcane to be able to discover it faster, man. So I get that. This is a long run. I'm not gonna lie, man. Ugh. Feels so shitty. It feels so shitty. Messing up. It wasn't like messing up. They just kicked my ass. Although I didn't use the banner. I didn't use Commander Standard. So that was pretty my bad. You know, that's an extra, I think, like 10 or 20 defense. So that would have helped a lot. I'm more surprised that these guys are even able to kill me with this much shit going on. Oh, he fell off, nice. It's probably because he was in the air, maybe. Does he get back on his horse? I guess we'll be able to see. He gets back on his horse, right? Oh, we'll wait and see. He didn't get back on his horse. Okay. Weird. That was weird. Why do you do that? Huh. Okay. Well, we continue. Man, fuck you. My ass, man. Is that gonna activate this other guy? No, he still left his horse. He's still just walking after me. Okay. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta reject him as he's flying in at us. And then we just don't take any damage here to prep us for the caravan. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy, I think. Dude, it's like, oh my god. I don't even know why I did this challenge. Just walking everywhere, man. I'm an idiot. It's so stupid. Your Silk Song comes out in February? There's no shot. Who said that? That would be everywhere. If that was true, that would be fucking everywhere. It is? Nah, you're lying, man. There's no way. I feel like I would see that all over Twitter. There's no way. Let's see. Silk Song. I mean, Silk Song was announced in February of like 2019. Silk Song maybe a worse wake-up call for better or worse? Wait, what? I don't see anything. I'm not seeing anything, man. Sounds like grade A bait. Grade A beef bait. And their last announcement was this year in February as well. Talking about Silksong, I guess. Do they just do everything on Valentine's Day? You were saying February 26th? I'm not seeing anything on that. I don't know where they heard that from. Sounds like some extraordinary bait, though. Also, I wouldn't trust Scum's chat. They're a bunch of degenerates. Brother. Yo, hit me into this shit. Alright. I'm not seeing any articles. I mean, maybe it's true. I don't know. I'm just not seeing anything. I feel like there would be tons of articles on it if it was true. Right? Like, there would be way more people in the industry talking about it and making articles than people who are watchers of the game. I don't know. Too much misinformation, you know? Too much misinformation. Good hit. Nice. Hell yeah. That's a good hit. Alright, well. Alright, well. This is bad. It's pretty bad. I did not get that off. Okay. I mean, it'd be cool if it was true. I just don't see it happening, man. Holy fuck. What is going on right now? Can't even get past the normal bridge. Eat my ass. Eat my ass. Okay. I'm just using rejections to hopefully get them off their horse again so I can use something useful. This is ridiculous. Okay. Ah! The game is tilting me after the first time. They're just killing me over and over now. They're killing me over and over now. I have to be in a level head for this challenge because it's such a long-winded of nothingness. So we'll be back on tomorrow. Super short stream, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to go through another 2 hours or an hour and a half and die again. I'm gonna lose my mind. But tomorrow we'll be back on with we're gonna do a tree sentinel challenge where we play as the wretch. We have to beat the tree sentinel in under 2 minutes. I guess it's like some world record. We can look it up real quick. Let me see. Let me take a peek. Take a peek. Yeah, this shit. This shit. Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, 154 really isn't that hard, I don't think. But this was 2 years ago, and, like... This was 2 years ago, and, like... It's definitely been done before. But there's, like, no active... anything. I mean... Super low views, too. I mean, these people are saying, like, from, like, a couple months ago, too. I don't know. I don't know. There's no, like, up-to-date thing about this, but... We'll take a peek. We'll take a look. And, if we're like, maybe not that, we'll just start DS2. Might just do DS2, you know? So... Yeah. 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 Pretty tired. We'll figure something out tomorrow. If we instantly beat it, then we'll just do DS2. Or we'll just like try at the beginning of the stream and then just do DS2 or something. Just because, you know. So, short stream tonight, but we'll be back on tomorrow. And yeah. I'm kind of looking forward. I kind of want to play Dark Souls 2 now. I'm not gonna lie. Feels pretty good. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Much love. Let's go on, Ted. Just getting off. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. Much love.